So one of the race amount for him say ebeba NDC, the next to lead NDC after President John Dramani Mahama. I know more flag bearership race. Now Mussa Dankwah was shocking revelations be was hard matches. So I'm dropping info, global info analytics, almost surveyors so makoye post almost about to maintain. NDC next to lead wine a dia APPM hard on I know a day now wine and a lead to the race wine and a bit me picking mantle no from President John Dramani Mahama yet Mussa Dankwah and some more day to ja
where NDC for NDC for DNA and they are more interesting and intriguing than anything else. But we'll say you have to do it because almost say it's too early. For me it's not too early.
And that's what man are the NDC for Okuju Blackwa.
No, then we have Ablakwa is there, Haruna Idrisu is there, because Debra is there, Jenana Opoku has been brought in, Asedin Ketia is there, Atufosin, Joshua Alabi, Elikopoku, they're all there. But if you see there,
okay, so NDC, let's move on. Okay,
so this is the NDC race in September and December.
Okay,
in September, and a green bar. Now Haruna Idrisu was 27.2%.
Okay, in September.
Yes, September. Now CD was 23.4%. Debra was 13.8%. Atufosin was 13%. And
Professor Naneji Nupuku Ajima.
Now on zero at that point.
Okay.
And Ekopuku was 11.4%. Ablakwa was 6.6%. And
others,
Alabi and others 4.7%.
Okay.
And next, Haruna Idrisu 27.8%.
Okay.
General Mosquito 23.
Just
just a few percentage point.
Okay. You see, doing Ketianso percentage point. Okay.
But Debra has seen a sharp drop from 13.8 to 4.4%. And Atufosin has moved from 13% to 27.9%.
9%. Wow.
So a slight edge over Haruna among the NDC social media voters. Over Jenana, she's 7% now.
Okay.
Before she wasn't there, so she's taking 7%. And now Eric Puso dropped from 11.4 to 1.6%. And then Ablakwa will drop from 6.6 to 4.4. And Alabi is now 3%.
I see.
So this is NDC social media.
Social media.
But you compare another step.
I'm just saying, I was forcing social media.
So, I mean, the timing, people who follow data must be very, must pay attention.
Yeah.
When checking the time of the poll and what was happening, you could see it was during the time of post budget presentation and his engagement. So people are beginning to be curious about who he is, what can he do.
December a course run.
Yes.
And it was around that time, cooking can budget and Ato is forcing all over. Baby. Yeah, okay.
So that has given him
a certain edge.
Okay. Now, we MPP and floating voters for.
Okay.
Who would they want to lead NDC?
NDC. Okay. In this same for the other side. Okay.
Yes. Oba MPP Ato forcing only 7% of MP people want him.
7% of MP4
Atufosin.
Okay.
Haruna Idrisu 42%.
Any MP4% Haruna
Idrisu.
Okay.
Asedin Ketia 16%. Because Debra 12%. Professor Jenana Opoku 13%. Ablakwa 3%. Eric Opoku 2%. Joshua Alabi 4%. So we are in order of ranking now. MPP wants Haruna Idrisu first, followed by Asedin Ketia, followed by Jenana Opoku, Julius Debra, and fifth Atufosin. No, otherwise.
What does that mean?
Probably they sense if it becomes an argument about the economy, you have upper hand.
Over Dr. Bawumia?
Yes, and so you don't bring him.
Oh, okay. I see. So maybe Edu Sesia and Atufosin's handling of the economy. So Dr. Bawumia Bijina some more prayer. Then these will have a lot to use against Dr. Bawumia.
Yes.
And then before MP or no.
You can see from the ranking.
I see. But what about Haruna Idrisu? Didn't you know Haruna Idrisu more?
Look, it's a very complex one, but I think I'll say it.
Okay.
The theory is that say NDC for Koyi Haruna Idrisu. And then MPP, Dr. Bawumia, you have two Muslim candidates on the two major parties' ticket.
Okay.
There will be no longer issue about religion of Christians.
Okay.
So the Christian will have no choice but to make a simple choice between Haruna Idrisu and
the religion will not be an issue again.
The Christian religion argument will completely collapse.
I see. That best explains it.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I see you don't get the answer there. Okay.
Now, what we also did on the NDC side now is to throw in so many scenarios because there are so many candidates.
Yeah.
And you will draw. At this point, like I said, Jinana should be around 76 or 77 in 3 years' time.
Okay.
Her age is not on her side. Assuming say one call, she didn't contest.
That's all no free man.
And Haruna too. But the fact say Mama is a northerner, and assuming that's not going to work well for him, and he said, okay, I'm not going to contest. I'm going to support somebody in the race. How would the vote change? Where Sanwa, then Atifosi goes to 40%.
Okay.
From the 27 point something to 40%. Asidin Ketia goes from 24 to 32%. The Debra goes to 9%.
Okay.
Ablakwa 10%. Alabi 6%. Eroku 1%. So this is the race if you take away Haruna
and Professor Nana Jinofuku. Then Atoforsen
still leads.
Okay.
Now, we also threw another scenario. Assuming say Julius Debra doesn't contest.
Okay.
And Ablakwa doesn't contest. Now the race is between Atoforsen, Asedun Ketia, Joshua Alabi, and Eric Opoku. Who would you vote for? Okay.
This one.
Then Atoforsen go to 50.2%. It means he gets a lot more from Ablakwa's withdrawal and Debra's withdrawal.
Okay.
He gets those numbers. General goes from 32 to 35, only 3% increase.
No, we can't.
And Joshua Alabi goes to nearly 9.7 or 10%. Eric Opoku 5.1%. So this is the race among social media NDC voters. So we have to Frimu, Jinana Frimu, Debra Frimu, and Ablakwa Frimu. This is how the race looks like. So we are trying to create scenarios the dynamics of this race. Now the most important thing is that who supporters from round one, where would they go? And that's for me, that's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
Until we call the next slide now.
All right. Until you go next one.
Nipa 4, Haruna Idrisu Yinefrim. Jinana Yinefrim.
Okay.
Ablakwa Yinefrim.
Julius Debra
Yinefrim.
Okay.
We hear analysis now. Omwa Mutuma Haruna Idrisu in round one. 51% of them move to Atoforsen. 28% go to Nketia. So Haruna's people are more amiable to Atoforsen than any other candidate. Oba Jenana Opoku. And also, her supporters are more amiable to Atoforsen, but 53%.
53%.
Oba Ablakwa, the same. You can see a progression in increase in number. Ablakwa Nkrofono, 56% move to Atoforsen, and 25% go to Asedin Ketia. In the case of Julius Debra, 62% of his people go to Atoforsen, and 18% go to Julius Debra. So it tells you that there's a common consensus candidate. A
particular person.
Yes. That is Atoforsen.
Atoforsen.
Utie Mussa Dankwah research as a koye ya, and no just what candidate be just say points such as what me accumulate, say candidates in anti me contest here. The support no ebekwa kopiem e wo hefa. O chechen sem ni name e wo hodom.
Okay.
Ablakwa Yinefrim.
Julius Debra
Yinefrim.
Okay.
We hear analysis no. Omwa Mutuma Haruna Idrisu in round one. 51% of them move to Atoforsen. 28% go to Nketia. So Haruna's people are more amiable to Atoforsen than any other candidate. Oba Jenana Opoku. And also, her supporters are more amiable to Atoforsen, but 53%.
53%.
Jenna Mosquito 28%. Oba Ablakwa, the same. You can see a progression in increase in number. Ablakwa Nkrofono, 56% move to Atoforsen, and 25% go to Asedin Ketia. In the case of Julius Debra, 62% of his people go to Atuforsin, and 18% go to Julius Debra. So it tells you, sir, there's a common consensus candidate. A
particular person.
Yes.
That is it. Atuforsin. Atu is forcing already. All right, I see. Young next one.
I think that might be the end.
That will be all. Okay,
that's the end.
All right. So from this, I get a sense. I said there's a shift in the NDC. Said Atuforsin may probably be the party's candidate.
I mean, from the data, you could see said the budget has given him some edge. People were happy with the budget.
Okay.
And the engagement after budget has also put him in the limelight. So they are seeing him as potentially somebody they should look out for. I think what works for him from demographic point of view is that he is 47 years old.
Okay.
He will be 50 years in 3 years' time.
In 3 years' time.
And majority of Ghanaian voters are around his age.
Okay.
Almost between age of 18 and 44. They account for 70% or more of the voting population. So they may be seeing themselves in him.
In him, okay.
And the problem with some of them is, I think the country is looking towards younger leaders. That is what the poll numbers are saying. And that may work in his favor.
Okay.
But his problem is to make sure that the economy doesn't fall apart.
Okay.
He will go down with the economy if he goes.
And if he's able to maintain his grip on the economy, hopefully maybe 2026, 2027, that will be a good thing for him.
I think that will be. It will make him more likely, unless there is some fundamental shift in the race.
Okay.
And look, this country is very young, and they've seen what some of the young leaders are doing around the continent, and it would be difficult for the older people to really break through. It's going to be, I still think that is a very, very experienced person, but I think age is not on his side.
Okay, but there are those who also say he's very popular within the NDC. In fact, he most likely to.
Dynamics are different.
Okay.
You know, to be realistic, a party position isn't the same as presidential position.
Okay.
I don't think anybody can beat him on the party position. But presidential,
so be our national chairman and I say general secretary.
I think,
and you'll be into me.
But presidential, it will be a big fight. Yeah. It won't be easy.
There are other young guys in there too. Okujito Blakwa, and also he's young. Haruna Idrisu, I'm sure he's also young. So, Argentina, young, but in this case, is it just the economy issue? I
think his portfolio is very, very important. The way people are feeling in this country. So they see him as their messiah.
I see.
The economy was central. It is still a big issue for us. Once the economy is okay, we forget about everything. The reason why people are not complaining these days is because of the economy. Say, a Jean Seymour, I think he will drop.
I see. Well, I know say it is early days yet, but Oshe MPP supporters on social media, the fact is that they don't want Atuforsin to be presented. Should the NDC present him, MPP present Dr. Bawumia?
Look,
what is most likely to be the situation?
Now, Oshe, the last data published here in the September poll, head-to-head. There's new one coming in December, Atuforsin against Bawumia scenario, because the poll will come out before the MPP primaries.
Okay.
Then you will Atuforsin against, what do you call it, Kere Japan. And then we have Asidin Ketia against Bawumia. Asidu against Ken. Yaya Haruna against Bawumia. Haruna against Ken. And then Deborah against Bawumia. And Deborah against Ken. So December, January, we'll see the new outlook.
It will be clear.
You will know what people want to do. Even though it's far ahead, but it gives you time to see how the numbers could change down the line. If it's Asidin Ketia who becomes the flag bearer, how does it look? If it's Haruna Idrisu, how would it look? If it's Zebra, how would it look? If it's Active Forcing, how would it look? But then after MPP elects somebody, we will drop all the names of the MPP and maintain one candidate against NDC.
NDC.
Yes, and that will what will continue until the NDC elect their own flag bearer.
But is that likely to affect the NDC's MPP election flag bearer?
Yes.
Na NDC in your money.
Yeah, affect here as a polling company.
Okay.
Now, have been say better polls on MP primaries.
Early like that.
So they are forced us to start spending money to do polls. And NDC is sitting down and say, oh, it's too early. As soon as MPP lets candidate, the focus will be on them.
Okay, so
when
it force them to also go early.
No, they may not go early, but the discussion will be intensified, and people will begin to put things in place to begin to work
secure
on
themselves.
Yes, so that will happen. But whether they say it publicly or not, it will happen. So MPP decision to bring forward their primaries would force everything onto everybody, including NDC. And people start to put some campaign teams together to be doing some preliminary works, data, and sign and maybe officially they announce. But I can see, say, look, once MPP elect their flag bearer, NDC will begin to look, who are we going to bring? And I think by June, July, September, we will see some signs of who the NDC might bring.
June, July, September in 2026.
Yeah.
It will be clear
whether they like it or not. From my point, I think we will see some path to who may lead NDC.
Is it going to be by popular acclamation and I say popular decision by the party? Say this is the route we want to go.
Look, it will depend on a number of things. Look, if you have Haruna is the power broker in NDC. NDC is a block.
Okay.
Or more the Volta Oti caucus. The Ghana caucus, the Akan caucus, and the Northern caucus.
Okay.
Now, the Akans are now fragmented. We have Atuforsin, Eriko Poku, Asedin Ketia from the Akan block.
Julius Debra,
Akan block. And then in the GAM block, you have Jufwa Alabi, Wajihuafa.
And so Western Mesa this time,
well, we haven't heard it. If you say something, we'll look at it. And then the Ewe block, you have the Okutua Blakwa, the Ewe OT block. Now, whoever will lead NDC will put a coalition together. Or say, or put at least 2 more of the blocks to join him. So Haruna becomes the critical factor here. Wherever Haruna goes, that person gets momentum.
I see.
Assuming Haruna doesn't contest.
Okay.
If he contests, then we're gonna have a four-way, 4 line whips a day. And then, but eventually people will begin to realize our chances may not be realistic, and they'll begin to withdraw. So it depends on where Haruna. If Haruna goes somewhere, I think it will become very, very clear that it will be difficult for others to really match that kind of strength.
I know any Mussa Dankwah just a revelations on the next choice of candidates for NDC after President John Dowona Mahama 2028 election. Dowona TV. Comment section.